what's up? My name is Max. I'm be doing a little drive for you. This is my 1991 Mazda Miata. Bought it about 2 years ago. Bought it stock. Yeah, since then I've done a whole bunch of stuff. A lot of cosmetic mods. It's been through. This is on its second engine in my possession. It was originally a 1.6 car with a long nose. Ran that for a while, and then I turboed that, and then I blew it up because I tuned it myself. Did not go well. And then after that I got a 1.8, swapped the 1.8 in, turboed that, so now I got a whole 1.8 drivetrain on the underside. I've got a generic T3 turbo, eBay turbo kit I put together myself, tuned on speedy EFI, making maybe 180 wheel, somewhere around there, on 9 pounds of boost. It's got a 3.9 torsion in the rear, so yeah. Suspension is just normal coilovers. They're Megan coilovers, some eBay stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. Interior, I've got a little center console delete. I don't know if you can see. Aluminum door panels, Momo steering wheel, blue lights, AFR gauge, you know, the usual. Yeah, it's a nice little rainy night tonight, so I figured I would go out and do a little drive, and yeah, I thought it might be a little bit fun. But yeah, this car is super enjoyable. If anybody is curious whether or not they should go forward with turboing their car or getting a Miata or whatever, I would say enjoy the car in its stock form as it is, as much as you can. And then once you feel like you have maybe outgrown, or you just feel like you want some change, that's when I would do the turbo. You know, don't start off crazy, turbo it right away, because you're gonna regret it if you do that. With it comes a lot of issues that, you know, you wouldn't have otherwise. Especially with Miatas, there's, you know, sometimes oiling issues that you get into. You got to make sure you get it tuned properly. If you don't, tune it properly, you're gonna have a lot of issues in the future. Like I did, blowing up my motor. Was not fun, cost me a lot of money, should have just got it tuned. But you know, you live and you learn, and now the car is set up better than it would have been, so can't be too mad. But yeah, definitely if you're gonna turbo your car, enjoy it in its stock form as long as you can, because you will miss it when it is not just a turnkey, easy car that just works all the time. And yeah, you'll probably notice in this video that this car does not like to keep traction very well with the turbo, so I do have to be very careful. It's not a welded diff, but that extra power really makes it so if you step on the throttle a little bit too much, you're going sideways. So gotta make sure I keep it to the speed limit, you know, drive defensively and safely. But on the flip side, you know, rain makes it quite easy to go sideways. Makes it very, 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 very fun to drive. Just a little bit scary at night, especially with the single wiper, which I'm going to change out soon. It is not the easiest to see, I'm not gonna lie. But we're making it through, you know. This car sounds amazing, drives amazing, it handles amazing. For how much money I put into it in a relatively budget build, it is super good, super nice. I can't really be doing any pulls because I won't get any traction, but the turbo flutter sound is just absolutely beautiful. Let's see, we'll go ahead and take a right here and travel down this road. I really love the vibe of the rain. This is the first time that it's like actually rained, and I'll get a little sideways there. Yeah, like I said, this thing will lose traction if you are not careful, so gotta be very, very, very careful when you drive it. Yeah, anybody looking to get a project car or looking to get into cars, I can't stress it enough to just do it, you know. If you're somebody who loves to watch YouTube videos on cars, loves to just like, I don't know, go down rabbit holes about cars, looking at modded cars, looking at Facebook Marketplace all the time, you know, take the time, save the money, do it. It is so worth it. Like, just the sense of being able to modify your car, you know, is just like a sense of freedom that's really hard to get anywhere else. Which I think is probably what I like about it. Just the way that you can build your car however you want, whatever spec you want, whatever you're interested in. There's something out there for you, and it's not even like something that you buy or have to spend a bunch of money on. Oh, there was a Mustang that went by. You don't have to spend a ton of money, you know, you don't have to do everything right away. You can play a long game, you know, like yeah, see, not even a chance of trying to get traction here. Sorry, get a little off topic. Just do it, man. If you're on the fence about getting a project car, just do it. Find a good deal. Make sure you don't get scammed. Talk to friends who know what they're doing, you know, have somebody go check out a car with you. Don't be afraid to like just go straight into it, you know. If you're gonna get a shitty car, you're gonna get a shitty car. You're gonna learn how to fix it. It's gonna end up fun. It's gonna be a great experience overall. I mean, with some exceptions. Just send it. I can't stress it enough to just send it. If you have the means to, you have the space, no reason you shouldn't. Cars are great. They're great therapy, great for making friends, great for just having a hobby, something to do. I mean, yeah. Get a project car. But also on the flip side, make sure you have a reliable daily to do, because only having a project car is super stressful and yeah, overall not a good experience. It's always nice to have a backup car that you can reliably rely on, and do not modify your daily car. Don't modify the engine, at least. That's what I try to do. That's what I stand by. I have a BMW 330i 2006. That's my daily driver in case this thing breaks. But you know, it's not really easy to tune those N52 engines anyways, so you know, I'm not really tempted to modify it. I just keep it, make it look kind of cool on the outside, put some eBay stuff on it, you know. Don't spend a whole lot of money on it, but it is always nice to have that in the back pocket in case for some reason something bad happens to this car that I won't be able to fix in you know, a small amount of time, so that I still have some way to get around. Yeah, a lot of people I think are intimidated a lot of time from the community, and it's definitely an intimidating community to get into. I mean, there's a lot of people who have very, very strong opinions in the car world, and you know, definitely stressful to deal with. But yeah, I don't know what more to say other than just build your car for yourself. Doesn't matter what people think, doesn't matter what people say. It's your car, you build it how you want, and you know, that's just the end of the story. Don't listen to people who are telling you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, because at the end of the day, if you try to appeal to some other people with your car, you're not gonna end up liking this car. I had a 1992 240SX hatch that I was building, and you know, I built a car to look cool, but on the underside, that thing just sucked. Like, it drove horribly, it steered horribly, it just wasn't fun to drive. And you know, at the end of the day, if the car's not fun to drive, what's the point of having it if you're not having fun doing the one thing it's meant to do? You know, I'm not much for show cars, I'm not much for anything of that sort. I like to drive my car because that's what I think cars are here for. But hey, if you want to build your car like that, it's all you. But just know, once you get that speed worm, it's never gonna go away, because going fast, being quick is super fun. All right, well, I've got to my destination. I think maybe I'll shoot another video soon, but yeah, thanks for watching if you did. Hope you like my car, and yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day.